This is Sarah, your storyteller. What if I told you that one of the most beloved inventions in American history, something that gave millions of families some of their absolute best memories together, started with a son who just wanted his mom to be comfortable? Because that is exactly what happened, and it happened on June 6th. I have this memory that I will never let go of. Summer nights, piled into the back of a car with blankets and a bag of popcorn, watching a movie under the open sky. The windows cracked, fireflies, that tiny little speaker hanging on the window. If you have ever been to a drive-in, you know exactly what I mean. There is nothing else quite like it. But here's what I never thought about until I dug into the history. Somebody had to invent that, and the reason why they invented it, it is one of the most quietly beautiful stories I have come across. It is 1932, and Richard Hollingshead Jr. has a problem. His mother, Emma, loves going to the movies. She genuinely loves them, but the seats in regular movie theaters, they are small, narrow, and deeply uncomfortable for her. And Richard, watching his mom miss out on something she loves, starts to think. So he goes out to his driveway in Camden, New Jersey, mounts a 1928 Kodak movie projector on the hood of his car, nails 2 bed sheets together between a pair of trees, puts a radio behind the makeshift screen for sound, and asks his mother to sit in the car. And just like that, in one family's driveway, the drive-in movie theater is born. He does not stop there. He spends weeks outside experimenting. He tests the spacing between cars so everyone can see. He rigs up ramps so shorter cars are not blocked by taller ones. He tests what happens in the rain. He figures out the sound. This man turns his entire yard into a laboratory, all because he wants his mom to enjoy a movie in peace. On June 6, 1933, Richard opened his invention to the public. He calls it a park-in theater. The term drive-in comes later. He charges 25 cents per car and 25 cents per person, but promises no family will ever pay more than $1 total. His advertising slogan is simple and perfect. The whole family is welcome, he tells the local newspaper, regardless of how noisy the children are. Opening night sells out completely. The idea catches on slowly at first, then all at once. By 1958, there were more than 4,000 drive-in theaters across America. 4,000! Families pile into station wagons with babies, blankets, and snacks. Teenagers find their independence. Communities find a gathering place under the stars. And all of it traces back to one son, one driveway, and 2 bed sheets nailed to a pair of trees. I think about Richard Hollingshead every time I hear someone say, "I just wanted to do something nice for somebody." Because that is all this was at the very beginning. Not a business plan, not a grand vision for the future of American entertainment. A son who watched his mom struggle and thought, "I can fix this." And in fixing it, he gave us something that became part of the fabric of who we are as a country. The drive-in is not just a place. For so many families, it is a memory. It is a story. It is the night your grandmother saw her first movie under the stars, or the summer your dad proposed at intermission, or the back seat piled with kids who fell asleep before the credits rolled. Those stories exist because of one guy, his mom, and a driveway in New Jersey. Here's what I want to leave you with today. Richard Hollingshead did not set out to change history. He just paid attention to someone he loved and decided to do something about it. And I have to believe that your family has stories just like that. The person who built something with their hands so someone else would not have to struggle. The small kindness that turned into something nobody expected. The summer night that became a memory your whole family still talks about. Those stories deserve to be written down. And if you have ever wanted to do that but just did not know where to start, I want you to grab the free Family Story Writing Guide linked right below this video. It is simple, encouraging, and the best first step I know, because your stories are every bit as worth keeping as Richard's were, maybe more. If today's story made you smile, share it with someone who needs a little warmth in their day. And subscribe to History Sparks so you never miss a story, because we are here every week with the moments that remind us why history is not something that happened to other people. It happened to all of us, and it is still happening right now, in your family, in your driveway, in the memories only you can keep. I will see you next time.